The first thing that makes me hopeful is the day after the inauguration, 4 million people in this country, not just women, marched for women's equality and women's rights. It was literally the largest march in the history of the United States. And what was so important about it is it wasn't simply a march in Washington, D.C. or San Francisco or Los Angeles, but it was folks all across the country. In my home state of Texas, the largest march in their history, in Salt Lake City, Utah, and everywhere in between. Fully 1 of every 100 people in this country was marching somewhere. And those are folks who believe in what Planned Parenthood believes in. They believe in women's health, in our rights, and our ability to live our lives fully. The second thing that makes me hopeful is that the work we're doing, despite the politics of this country, continue to progress. Actually, today in the United States, we have the lowest teenage pregnancy rate in our entire history. That's remarkable. That's something everyone can celebrate. We're at a 30-year low for unintended pregnancy in the U.S. And we're beginning to really see the light at the end of the tunnel because women have better access to family planning and young people have better access to sex education. That's a commitment we made 100 years ago when we were founded, and I feel like we're finally realizing the potential for women and young people in this country. And the third reason that I am hopeful and optimistic is that not only incredible supporters like the Hewlett Foundation, who have stood with us through thick and thin, through decades of this work. Not only are they standing with Planned Parenthood and with the values that we believe in, but so are millions of new people. And we have 10 million supporters now in Planned Parenthood. That's 3 times what we had just a few years ago. And fully 1 million new supporters have joined just since the election. And so many of these are young men and women who never got involved in any movement in their lifetime, but they are committed to not only the work of Planned Parenthood, but the mission and what we stand for. At Planned Parenthood, we say care no matter what, and that's never been more important to us. And frankly, I've never been more hopeful that the future is on our side.